Welcome everyone to Everready Fitness's very first Ready in Minutes workout. These workouts were designed with the very busy person in mind who may not have time today to work out but wants to get a little something in, and also the person who wants to refine their skills and exercises and get better at them. Today's workout is a short but a good one that is kettlebell based and accessible to all levels. If you're short on time and need to get something in, or if you're looking to refine your technique, this workout will serve both purposes at the same time. So without further ado, let's dive right in. All right, pretty straightforward, right? We have a swing, we have a dead clean, we have an overhead press, and we have a Romanian deadlift. So let's break them down one at a time. For the kettlebell swing, remember that it's a maximum tension exercise. So at the top of your swing, you're tense, and then you release. So at this peak right here is when I'm tense and I release on the way down. That is the most crucial component for a kettlebell swing and the best way to develop more and more power and conditioning over time. So next up, we have the dead clean. I'm a big fan of this exercise as it'll help you tame the arc on your clean. When people first start out, many times this ends up happening and it lands hard, right? So instead of having that happen, a dead clean forces you up in a straight line to the rack position and then back down in a straight line. Over time, this helps the pattern a straighter and straighter line until you can do a regular clean without any kind of arcing out, or little to no arcing out. Next up is the overhead press, my personal favorite exercise. So when you do this, try to remember to press up in a straight line and resist the urge to arc out. This is a bad habit that you can get away with at lower weights, but as you go up in weight, it's gonna cause more and more stress at the shoulder. So when you're doing this with a weight that's more or less manageable, try to pattern going up in a straight line and staying underneath the weight. Lastly, we have this single arm Romanian deadlift. So the key here is to keep the bell in line with your body. You want to go down with it more or less in line with your leg and back up. This keeps you honest in your hinge because the further out in front of you the weight goes, the more our inclination is to dump our shoulder and load up our lower back. All right, so now with those cues and tips, let's go through this 2 rounds to each side together. So now, starting with our right side. And 5. Down, park the bell. Get over the bell so that you can shoot it up in a straight line. Grab it, even shoulders, and zip up to the top, back down. 2, down. And 5. Stay in the rack position, get tight, and press up in a straight line to lock out. Back down to the rack in a straight line. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now we're going to clean the bell down, park it on the ground. Step to the side of the bell and have the mid part of your foot more or less in line with it. Hinge on over, grab the bell, and finish up here at the top of your hinge at lockout. Now. 3, 4, 5. All right, that's side 1. Take a quick break, or if you're ready, let's dive right into side 2. All right, so starting with our swings. 4, and 5. Down, park the bell. All right, let's get over the bell. Place our hand on it, even shoulders, and zip to the top. Five. Guess I forgot to put it in the rack. Let me fix that. Let's do a bonus one. All right, now let's press the lockout, staying underneath the weight and traveling up in a straight line. Good, now let's clean down to the ground. Step to the side of the bell. Hinge on over, even shoulders, grab the bell, squeeze our glutes at lockout, keep the bell in line with our leg. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, that's side 2. One more round on each side. All right, taking it from the top, 5 swings. Land the bell, get over it, and dead clean to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That time I stayed in the rack. Lockout underneath the weight. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's clean it down. Step to the side of it, hinge on over, and up we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, shake it off. Back to the other side. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And overhead to lockout. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. All right, and now we're gonna clean down to the ground. Step to the side of the bell, hinge on over, grab it, and lock out at the top. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Down to the ground. And that's all there is to it. And there you have it. 4 movements, full body wake up routine, and skill refinement at the same time. So if you're short on time, can't get a workout in, here are 4 movements that are guaranteed to wake your body up, have it work together as a unit, and get you a little bit better at your kettlebell skills at the same time. So I hope you enjoyed today's workout, and I look forward to seeing you soon on the next one. Stay strong. So without further ado, let's dive right in to this 4 series. Perfect, you screwed it up.